Hey guys. So, hey. Um, yeah. So I got the proof, but not the proof. I got the phone call that I didn't want to get, but I was excited to get it because I felt like I was waiting forever. Hold on, let me just shut sound off on Discord. So as you guys know, I said that if I was still an atheist, it means it came back positive. If it was negative, I was gonna believe in God. So I'm still an atheist, even more now than ever. But yeah. Um One thing I'm happy for though is all of this happened within a week. Like from Wednesday the 25th until November 2nd. I know everything. I can't ask for more than that. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome. And when she called me, she even said, I set you up with a few appointments. I hope that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I got an appointment on Monday. I got an appointment on Wednesday. Like, Monday is the breast MRI, and then Wednesday is the surgeon. Like, they're moving. And I like that. I like that it's going so quickly. Like, before I even have a chance to sink it in, it'll probably be out of me. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. But I'll know more as it progresses. But it's the same kind that Alicia had actually. It's the invasive, I can't say it, invasive ductal whatever, carcinoma. And the woman even said to me, it's the same thing that like most women get. It's a very common breast cancer. If you're gonna have breast cancer, they did what she said was they did an what you call it, they on the ultrasound they did something extra scan on the nodes or something to know that it's not in my nodes. Yeah, invasive ductal carcinoma. And it's still only a centimeter. So from what she was saying, it's going to be a very simple process. Yeah, I'll show you guys the paper. It's going to be a pretty simple process. I went from a BIRAD 4 to a BIRAD 6, which doesn't make me feel too good because I knew what BIRAD 6 means. But she said it's not in the notes. So that's a good thing. And it hasn't grown in a week, which is also a good thing. So I'm just happy for that. And the fact that everything is moving so fast makes me feel even better because I like that it's moving so fast. And I mean, initially I was hysterical crying, but when she called me, I knew just from the tone of her voice. Like I was listening to Tragedy Pimp Exposed, which I'm going to get to in a moment. I cannot thank that woman enough, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. So I'm going to explain that too, Johnny, because I heard some haters have issues. But one thing I'm not going to do is let people like stress me the fuck out. That ain't going to happen. I can be stressed today because I just got the news. But after today, her and her whole fucking idiot crew can go suck a dick. So, Greta, I totally agree with you. But like I said from the beginning, my paranoia comes with the testing. That's what scares me, is the genetic testing, which has to be done because, is it going to be a simple lumpectomy or not? That all comes with testing, with the genetic testing. So that's the only part I'm worried about. But now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so she calls me up. I was listening to TPE and I hear my phone and I hear the number come up and I race to my phone and she wasn't like, "Hi, Laura, how are you?" And once I heard her tone, I knew because she's like, "Hi, is this Laura?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Laura, this is Lisa from, so-and-so breast center." I said, "Hi." She's like, "I just calling to let you know." And the way she's talking, I'm like, okay, she's not going to say it came back negative. So, and I told her that after, I said, I can totally tell by your tone, this was not going to be news. This was not going to be good news. She goes, I hate delivering this news. I hate delivering it. I said, yeah, your tone kind of gave it away though. And she said, but there is positives. And then she said, what you have is called invasive ductal carcinoma. It's a very common breast cancer. It's an isolated breast cancer as of now. What that means is it's an aggressive breast cancer, but it's also very common. And then I kind of tuned her out. I forgot what she said after that because I started to cry and, I was trying not to. She's like, don't cry. We're here for you. She said, I've already set you up with a bunch of appointments. I hope that's okay. And I said, yeah, that's fine, and then she told me the appointments and then she said, do you have any questions? How's your biopsy? I said, my biopsy is fine. Like, I don't feel anything. Like, I was so worried that I feel nothing. It hasn't been sore. I said, maybe it's just a good push-up bra, but nothing. I don't feel any soreness, like nothing. She said, that's excellent. And I said, yeah, nothing. I was like, it's like nothing ever happened. I don't know if it's bruised. I haven't taken off the bandage, but I feel nothing. So, and let me also remind you guys, I am healthy as fuck. Like, I've never had high blood pressure. I've never had anything wrong with me other than ADHD. But I am healthy as can be. So for this to happen was a blow. Because again, there were no signs, there were no symptoms. If it was not for Alicia, I would have never even been tested. I am the type of person, when something happens, then I'll worry about it. Not a good way to live, but somebody who has always been healthy and never even had high blood pressure, high cholesterol, eats, moderately well, a little too much chocolate lately, moderately well. You would think that I'm the last person to get this. Like, seriously. But when they told me that, it was, whoa, wow. Okay, I have breast cancer. I text a couple of people. I text Alicia. She had called me and I just broke down hysterical crying. And then Dayton came in. Then the more I told everyone, friends and family, the more I started hysterical crying. So then when I came on and saw you guys, then I got, okay, now I'm going to cry even more. So now we're not going to cry. I know, yeah, but you usually think that, you have to have some kind of health issues, and I don't have any. And I'm not complaining about that, don't get me wrong, but this was just something I would have never, ever known if Alicia hadn't have gotten breast cancer. So if people want to believe in fate, did Alicia get breast cancer to save both of us? Maybe, because I would have never gone for a mammogram, ever. I would have gone when something was bulging out of my boob, knowing that I have breast cancer and knowing that who knows where it would be in 10 years, if I hadn't have gotten it checked. And I know, don't yell at me because I don't, get mammograms, but I would have never gotten checked. And I know that, like, I know that from me. So the fact that she got it, I was like, well, if Alicia got it, let me go see if I can get it. He's okay, good vibes. Like, I told him, I said, Dane, I'm not dying. It hasn't taken over my whole chest or my body. It's very isolated. Is it breast cancer? Yes. He's like, Mom, it's still cancer. I'm like, yeah, but there's cancer and then there's breast cancer. Breast cancer is isolated. Thank you, Annette. I said, I can chop off my boobs and never have to worry about breast cancer again. So I can't chop off my liver or lung if I had lung cancer. It's cancer, but it's a different kind of cancer, if that makes sense. So I said, but believe me, I'm okay. I'm not dying. You're not losing me. And it's not the end of my life. And it'll be taken care of faster than you even know. So I haven't told Sage yet, though. I'm kind of avoiding her. I'm on the don't ask, don't tell policy. If she's not asking me yet, I'm not answering. buka mad. I know it does. And if, it scares me that if I would have waited 10 years or I would have waited till something was popping out, it probably would have been too late. And then I would have had to tell my kids I'm dying like grandma did. And the fact that I don't have to go through that is a positive thing. Like, I sat there trying to think of the positive things. Okay, the nurses were right. The nurses know what the fuck they're talking about. I was hoping they were wrong. I was almost hoping all the haters were right, but no, the nurses were right all along. All three that told me it probably were 100% right. You have to get one, Lynn. Honestly, I've had no trouble with my boobs at all. Nothing at all. And I don't feel lumps. I don't have any, I didn't have any soreness. There was absolutely no reason for me to run and get a mammogram. It was only because Alicia had breast cancer. And Alicia said that she didn't have, she didn't feel anything. Nothing was felt on her. So now, if I got a mammogram a year ago, would they have caught this? Probably not. It probably wasn't there a year ago. So I do kind of believe in fate. I don't think it has anything to do with God, but I do believe in fate. And I think it was fate that me and Alicia had made up. She had breast cancer. And I was like, you know what? If Alicia can get it, let me go get checked out. Oh, you can't see cervical cancer. See, pap smears I go for, though. I don't want to ruin my lady parts. But pap smears I go for. But I haven't been for a mammogram. I made appointments for them and just never went. But I know that I'm going to go through tons of emotions. The good news is that they go through this process so quickly, you don't even have time to breathe. Like, before this has even sunk in, she's already got me 2 appointments. So, that's a good thing. He'll be 16 in 10 days. Great birthday gift. Mom's got breast cancer. No, he's 15. He'll be 16 November 12th. And, I don't want one crazy nurse. Don't want to stick anything in my butt. Nope. They do move fast. And everyone's telling me that a lot of places don't move as fast as mine is. But yeah, from October 25th to November 2nd, mammogram, biopsy, ultrasound, and diagnosed within a week. Literally 8 days. Oh, no shit, Toodles. See, but I think I think Dayton's going to keep me strong. I think my kids as a whole are going to keep me strong. What happens next is I have a breast MRI on Monday and then an appointment with the surgeon on Wednesday. I don't know when the genetic testing comes in. She said it's a totally different department. But I think I speak to the surgeon about it on Wednesday, because I'm not making a decision on surgery until I have genetic testing done, until I know for sure. Do it at home. I'm not sticking anything in my butt. My butt is for out only. Yeah, I was reading something about a breast MRI, but yeah, that happens on Monday. I don't know. I feel like it's a little soon to go to the surgeon because I need the genetic testing, but I guess he authorizes it. I don't know. You collect the sample? I know. And everyone told me no chocolate, eat as clean as possible. You mail your poop? Ew. Gross. But on a happy note, nobody in my family, in my bloodline, had any kind of colon cancer. So that's a positive there. I don't think colon cancer runs in my family. My cousin had it, but he wasn't blood. He was my cousin's husband. Yeah, I was told stay away from sugar. Um, I don't know. I heard like paleo is good for cancer. You send in poop. Ew. I could think of sending poop to a few different people. Eat less meat as well as stick to healthy meats like turkey. They move fast to give you the best chance of recovery. It just feels like it's moving so fast. Um, I don't know, I just didn't think it like, even my mom said, if like, in Florida and New York, I would never get results back in a day. It would take way longer, but, like, the longer it went in the afternoon, the worse I the feeling I got that this was not gonna come out good because I figured if it was negative, it would show up immediately, but if it's positive, then it's gonna take a lot longer. Even though they told me it was the afternoon they were gonna call, I once, like, 1 o'clock rolled around, I'm like, "Why haven't they called yet? Why haven't they called yet?" Then I ran to my phone when I heard it was them. It's positive. Um, hold on. Oh, well, um, so pathology results of the ultrasound-guided left breast biopsy are comparable with invasive ductal carcinoma. Please see official surgical. These results are concordant with imaging. Surgical consultation has been scheduled with Dr. Richard Something on November 8th. Patient was notified via telephone of the biopsy results. A copy of the final pathology report will be faxed to the office of the referring clinician to Dr. Richardson when available. BIRAD 6, known biopsy, proven malignancy, ultrasound guided left biopsy with marker, technique, risk, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. It moves really fast when you have a good doctor. I had a lumpectomy, lymph node removal, and armpit, chemo, hormone therapy, and 33 radiation. Now that's scary. Voice, I want to thank you too. I heard you on Table Talk last night, and I appreciate it. So, yeah, well, if my genetic testing, all right, so this is the way I understand it as of right now. If my genetic testing comes back negative, then this is going to be, for lack of a better way to say this, a simple process. This is going to be a lumpectomy with some radiation. They remove this, pea-sized thing and done. By the way, I named him Peter, Peter the P. So my little mass is named Peter. And they're going to remove Peter, gone, finished, done. Absolutely done. And it's hopefully never get it again. If it comes back positive, then that's a whole new slew of life-changing decisions that I have to make. But I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's negative. And like, that's really a 50-50. Because again, my mom never had breast cancer. My mom never had a bad mammogram. My aunt never had a bad mammogram. Obviously my dad didn't either. As far as we know, it's only my grandparents and my cousins, 2 cousins, welcome Annette, who got breast cancer. My grandmothers both got it after age 75 or after age 70. And my cousins got it when they were young, but like my mom said, it could have came from the, their other side of family. So it's not like there's a history of generation after generation after generation after generation. So honestly, the genetic testing is hit or miss. That is a 50-50. I don't know how it's going to come out. So I can only pray for the best on that and hope that it comes back negative, and then this is a simple lumpectomy. What I'm not going to do is stress myself out that it's going to come out positive, because again, it could skip a generation, but obviously my mom doesn't have it. So I'm hoping that it comes back negative. And again, if it comes back negative, this is going to be a simple process. When I say simple, it's still breast cancer, but simple lumpectomy, some radiation, done. At least that's how I've been reading it. And that's the research that I've done, that lumpectomy, I'll be back, on my feet in a few days, and it's not earth shattering. Well, that's what I'm saying too. That's why there's a lot of life altering decisions if it comes back. Now, for Sage's mammograms, because I came back positive, she needs to start going 10 years sooner. So if normally, like, she has to start going for mammograms at 42, but I say she should go earlier. And depending on my genetic testing, about her getting genetic testing, because she said she wants to know. But if I would have gone for a mammogram at 42 and got diagnosed, she would have had to start going to 32. So they just said 10 years prior. I know I am Bootsy. My best friend went through this chemo and rad, worked 2 jobs at a time. She's fine today. It's been 7 years. There you go. Yes, they keep asking me that. Do you have a will? I don't have anything for them. That's true, niece. They ask you that at the cancer center. Do you have a living will? I'm like, not really. I don't have anything. Everything's going to go to my kids anyway. And I think Sage hasn't called me this afternoon because she don't want to know. Either that or Dayton opened his mouth and told her. I said, no. So she said, it can wait till 40. Yeah, I waited till 52. But if you guys haven't listened to Tragedy Pimp Exposed is my new favorite person. Tragedy Pimp Exposed, I want to send you some candles. I'm going to send you a box. I think from what I heard before I got the call, you did an absolutely amazing job. And I cannot thank you enough for having my back. And I know that you and I have had problems in the past, and I know you and I have had issues. And the fact that you stuck up for me the way you did today, I cannot thank you enough. And you literally read my mind. Like, I was listening to it. I was like, she's 100% right. I cannot thank you enough. Yeah, because Aislinn, I mean, we have the exact same type of cancer. Like, how do I not make up with her? She's going through what I'm going to go through. She's going through it a little sooner. Depending on the state that you both live in, you may actually get rights and access to everything. Really? I am still legally married. I didn't even think of that, Redmo. I forget I'm married. That's why. I don't have anything for them. They know they get anything anyway. I listened to her. She tried hard. I left when. Thank you, Lisa. I don't have anything. Like, I don't have anything worth the fuck. What did they get? My candle studio? I have money. I don't have tons of money in the bank. Everything they would get anyway. My doggy. They get Fluffer. I know you have, yep. Oh, Red Rum, can you send me the info? I never even thought about that. Yeah, I am gonna. I'm just saying I don't have anything. She did, Dizzy. I didn't listen to the whole thing because obviously I got the news and I was crying, but from what I heard, she did amazing. Yeah, I'm not dying. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get her channel. Can mods drop TPE's channel? No, Johnny, I'm saying that when you go to the breast center, they ask you that. Do you have a living will? Do you have a living will? No, I'm not dying. Yes, I will have lots of candles coming out. Lots. I want to show you guys. Hold on. So I got a new melter, like one that's 3 times the size. So I want to show you guys the difference between my old one and my new one. I thought my old one was big. Oh no. Check out this baby. I have a picture of it. I actually didn't realize it was this big either. But I can work so fast. Where did I send it? Hold on. Thank you, Crystal. Um, Hold on, I gotta send it to Discord first. Oh my God. Why does it do that? This is what I hate about getting a new phone is that everything is like wacky. Now messages, pictures don't send right. Hang on. Bear with me. Like Facebook messaging works good. Hold on. So the one on the left is my old one. The one on the right is my new one. Look how big it is. Look how big it is. I can make so much stuff. And this is a 7-quart. And this, I believe, is 12. It's like triple the size. No, niece, Brad's dead. So yeah, I'll be making tons of candles. Tons. It's huge. Absolutely huge. And the spout works great. The spout on this never worked. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun making lots of candles. No, I'm legally married to the twins' dad. He would get everything? Yeah, it's a wax melter, and I could do, like, I think it was 30 pounds at a time. It's huge. Same can 3 years ago, lumpectomy, chemo, and radiation, all clear. Now take chemo. Thanks, Yaya. You take oral chemo now? Living will is also called advanced directives. He will get everything I don't have anything. Guys, I live my life. Like, I literally have nothing of value. That's why, like, someone wants to rob my house, be my guest. You got nothing. Morg, she has a channel. Living Well is also called advanced directives. You need it or twins dad decide about your health care, not kid. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Peggy, you're lost. Okay. During my custody fight with my ex that died, which is Dayton's father, he ruined my name so much that I married my lawyer told me, you're screwed because you have two arrests now. You either have to change your name or get married. So I said, well, considering I don't have a boyfriend, it's kind of hard to get married. And then I couldn't change my name because I was in the middle of a custody fight. So my mom was like, "Did you think about talking to Ron? I mean, you do have two kids with him." So in August 1st of 2013, me and Ron got married, legally married. Then he went back to California and I've seen him once since. So we're legally married. And that's what gave me a name change. Brad, which is Dayton's father, is the one that passed away. And he was the love of my life. The worst part of my life, but also the love of my life. You need to get divorced from Ron. Yeah, but I'm not dying. He has no say over my life. Yeah, I know it's confusing, Peggy. It's important to have order one, fill it out, get it notarized. I could do that. But I don't have anything. I have candle studio. I have, you know, craft stuff, dogs, furniture, some jewelry. But I can't. I mean, I'll order one. But that makes me feel like I'm dying. I'm not dying. Oh, it's positive, Monique. It isn't about stuff, it's about decisions. All right, I'll make one. I'll make one. Thank you, Yaya. Health decision everyone should have. Okay. Ryan would kill me. Ryan would be like, pull the plug. Everything that he has something. I'm going for heart surgery on. Oh no! Of course they are, Peggy. I can't stand either one of them. Yeah, the twins are almost 19. The kids already know how I feel. If I get Alzheimer's, taking myself out. I think I have a piece of paper somewhere. But like, guys, honestly, even though I've now been diagnosed, I still have a good head. I mean, it's scary and it's like, am I gonna think about it? Yeah, but it is what it is. I mean, I just have to go through the process and think that it's gonna be perfectly fine. Not yet, Mar. I haven't decided. Sage thinks I have to tell him tonight. She feels that he has a right to know, and that if it was her, she would be really pissed if I waited and didn't tell her. So, and then she said, and I would like to talk to him, and I can't even talk to him because he doesn't know yet. Okay, I will tell him. If it this is what I told her earlier. If it comes back positive, I will tell him. So she said, please do. But she hasn't called me yet since I heard. She called me this morning, but she hasn't called me since. I don't think she wants to know. But I just wish that I didn't have to tell him, because it's not like, I told her, it's not like he can come home and hug me, where she can, Dayton can, but he can't. But I do know that when my grandfather died and my parents didn't tell me, I was pissed. I just don't want him to worry. Oh, wow, Cricket. Yeah, that's what Dayton said. Dayton's like, but it's still cancer. I'm like, yeah, but it's not, I'm not dying. All right, I'll get a living will today, I promise. No, he knows. I already told him, Peggy. He was one of the first people I told. He's older than expected, though. I found out he's older than he originally told me by 7 years. And I'm saying to myself, I knew you weren't 51. I knew it. I could tell looking at him, he was older. I don't want to take his mind off school, but I do understand he should know. That's what I said, Yarn. He said he didn't lie. He did. He said he didn't lie. I never specifically asked. That's exactly what I said. But we'll see. I'm gonna give him a chance. See, Spitfire, there you go. Does not again look up Aretha Franklin, a note in her couch. No, I just started dating someone, Toodles. Yeah, one that ends up being love of my life. Oof. Yeah. But he's super nice, so we'll see. I'm seeing him again this weekend. So we'll see. I mean, the beginning of anything is always nice. They're always perfect in the beginning. Every guy is. You know? It's after a while. But he's not clingy, and I like that. I've heard guys will lie early on, pretty common. What?
You better call MSI right fucking now. They didn't fix that shit. It just happened again.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
All right.
And my fucking monitors were just bugging too. Like like when like a monitor glitches and all this shit pops up. I could see parts of it at the bottom. I was like, "What is?"
You sure you connected it right?
Promise.
All right.
Everything's plugged in right, and the exact same thing just happened. All three monitors go black. HDMI one no display.
All right. I'll call him as soon as this is over.
I just like that's ridiculous, dude.
So Dayton ordered, when Brad died and Dayton got some money, Dayton ordered a $1,700 graphics card. Within 9 months, done, finished. We sent it in. We said we wanted a refund. We couldn't get a refund. We sent it back to MSI to get fixed. They just sent, after a month, they just sent it back, and Dayton said it's still broken. $1,700. I'm sorry, but a $1,700 graphics card should not be fucked up within a year. Absolutely ridiculous. Not wanting him twice, but yeah, Sage is right. I mean, that's her twin brother. She probably does want to talk to him about this. She probably does want to confide in her twin more than anyone. So, yeah, it's under warranty, but they just sent it back after a month of fixing it. And now Dayton gets it back and it's still fucked up. It's ridiculous. Thank God he had the money to buy like another graphics card in the middle, you know? He's like, I can't wait a month. But that's insane. Well, because it's under warranty, they said he couldn't have his money back. So now I'm sure I'm going to have a wonderful fight with them that the exact same thing happened. And we had to pay for shipping, sending it out there, and it was $26. Now I'm going to have to pay another $26. Well, you see Phoenix in person, not the November 21st. I pick them up from the airport. The internet says you need to discuss the live. If it continues to happen, he's not trustworthy. I agree. But I mean, I can kind of understand why you'd want to say you were 51, not 58. I mean, girls lie about their age all the time. So we'll see. That's what I'm saying, niece. Like, I haven't said anything before right now because I wasn't going to upset him prior to knowing for sure kind of thing. I didn't want to worry him. But now that I know for sure, I'm going to have to tell him. That's what I'm saying. If that's the only lie, if he corrected and she knows true age now, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I told him. He's like, how'd you find out anyway? I said, I do true crime. I research everybody. I was like, I even know your wife's name. Yeah, I mean, your ex-wife's name. He's like, wow, you did some research. I said, I did. I said, first name, last name, middle name, address. I know it all. Well, that's how I feel Toodles too. It's just because if they weren't twins, but I know that they're close now and, they had their, time of fighting, but now that they're both in college, they're close and they talk about a lot of things. She's just sent him her old phone so he doesn't have to pay for one. And, she gave up the couple of hundred Apple was going to give her. So I know that they're close. So I can understand that she wants to talk to him, So that's why I'm like, I think it's hurting her that she can't call her twin and speak to him about it. So I get it. Oh, I totally researched him, Audacity. And he could have lied to me. Like, I asked him, who's so-and-so? He goes, that's my ex-wife. He's like, you found her too? I said, sure did. He's like, you want to meet her? She's actually very nice. I said, "No, that's okay. In time." Oh, niece, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, we have to travel. Everything is already booked. Everything's already paid for. Worst case scenario, Sage or a boyfriend could drive instead of me driving. You know what I mean? But no, we have to go. It's already paid for. It is true, Peggy. I did that research too. I did all that. Well, the same thing like my brother. My brother retired from NYPD after 23 years. No, he actually gets along with his ex. Oh, I think so too, Sly Angel. Because I get to see my family. My cousin who actually had breast cancer will be there, which is a good thing. So she can help me. Like, I don't think I would have surgery before the holidays. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I would. Had zero pain, was back to work in 3 days till I started my radiation. I don't understand though. If they take the lumpectomy out, why do you need radiation? That's one of the questions I don't get. Like, kind of like a double mastectomy. If you do a double mastectomy, then why do you need chemo or radiation? It's done. They take it out. See, but right now, I would have my mother make my medical decisions. If I were to die tomorrow, I would have my mother make that decision. Oh, the radiation is like an insurance policy. Gotcha. But they say that it's isolated in this one little Peter the P. So just so you guys know, the new man's name is not Peter. If you hear me talk about Peter, Peter is my little cancer pee-pee. Hey, Faith, thank you. Welcome. Yeah, but he lives in another state. I mean, I don't even put I'm legally married on taxes. I always say separated. Trump heard it. All right, I'll do it. Which reminds me, I have to call his mom and find out if breast cancer runs in their family. I actually slept pretty good, Toodles. I slept pretty good last night, and I even took a nap this morning. I was stressing out. Surgery can get some free into your bloodstream. They don't even ever know if cells are elsewhere. Yeah, but isn't that what the thing is? Isn't that what the um are you at 2 centimeter? You should name Peter pain in the ass. I yeah, right? No, I just thought Peter the P. I don't know why Peter came to mind. But I like that. Peter P-I-T-A. Oh, you can't see cancer cells? The radiation is only yeah, it was just my left. Yeah, I figure I'm gonna learn all about that on Wednesday with the surgeon. I mean, positively, I'm hoping he tells me this is gonna be so simple. We're gonna take it out, boom, done. You're not gonna need radiation, you're not gonna need chemo. It's an isolated thing, and you're done. That's what I'm hoping for. Do I think it's possible? No, but one can hope. One can hope that it turns out to be, simple and easy. But I know I read with a lumpectomy, you have to have radiation. Yeah, once they go in, they'll know. And thankfully, a lot of people have gone through it. That if I have questions, and honestly, Alicia's going through it right before me. All right, if it was stage 0, DCIS, ductal carcinoma in the situ, the tumor never opened and spread. Invasive means it did to surrounding tissue. 1 centimeter is approximately half an inch. Oh, okay. So how did they know it spread? Dad had throat and stomach cancer. Mother-in-law has had breast and colon. Ouch. In situ means inside the milk ducts. Yours is outside. So I wouldn't be able to keep my nipples if I had a mastectomy? Crystal dropped her link, Morgs. When they go in, they will see it and they'll take it out. Melanoma spread. Yeah, my grandmother had that. She didn't want to get a mastectomy, and the cancer spread throughout her whole body. But I'll be honest with you guys, I was still hoping that it was like that from trauma, and that it was just a hardened from trauma, and that's the only thing that they were going to come back and tell me. Take them all the way off, depend on surgeon. Well, I'm just saying, if it's in the milk ducts, doesn't that mean you can't keep your nipples? Thank you, Crystal. Because you're doing it because the doctors know better. What do you mean, Lynn?
Mom,
Thank you, Katie.
I would willingly bet that they saw my graphics card, put it in a new package, and sent it back to me.
They had it for a month.
Still.
All right, I'll call and put your other graphics card in.
I did. Okay. I put it back in already.
And now everything is fine?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's not any other component. It's the graphics.
And I got news for you. I never wanted a cigarette so bad today. I didn't do it. I've been not smoking since 2021. But man, did I want a cigarette. No, I think he's coming here, Peggy. He's 2 hours away. I don't feel like driving there. Nipples are a part of... All right, so if it's outside of the milk ducts, then couldn't I keep them? I don't know. My mom was telling me, was telling this to Patreons, that someone she knows, like an old friend of hers from years ago. I mean, I was still a teenager, but she had her nipples redone after breast cancer, after a double mastectomy, from a coochie. They took skin from a coochie and redid her nipples. I was like, damn. I don't know if I'd go that far. Did Dane get cold in the theater? No, but it's cold now. 60 degrees. See, that's what I had, Aislinn. I had skin cancer right after pregnancy. I had an operation on my face to remove it. Yeah, but it's not a matter of looking. It's feeling. But I don't want to even think that far ahead yet. Yeah, I was. I want to hope that the genetic testing comes back negative. I mean, I'm sure it's going to come up for some kind of cancer, but hopefully it doesn't come up for BRCA testing. That's what I heard. There's no nerves. Robbie, absolutely. Let's make out. So I need a nice married gay man. Only if you hold me, Robbie. You have to hold me too. I need to be held and loved. Hey, Harley. I heard, Harley. I can't let these assholes stress me out because of their stupidity. Yes, we dropped Alicia's channel a couple times. See, that's what I was wondering too, Jean. Doesn't it shrink like your one boob? That's what I'm afraid of too. I'd rather get a mastectomy than have one boob that's totally smaller than the other. Thank you, Monkey's mama. Yeah, Monkey's mama just dropped it, a story to tell. I shrunk a lot. Oof. See, I didn't know if I would. Now that you tell me that, that's even worse. See, now I go back to the first time that me and Alicia spoke about it. That's, it's very easy to say, oh, I'll just get it removed and it's better than having cancer. It is, but there's also a head fuck to it. There's also a head trip to it. But that's why I'm going to start a different channel for it. And I'm just going to track my whole journey. Although it might be pretty fast because it seems like the place around here moves quickly. But I think, not just tracking it, but all my different feelings and emotions. It's positive, Harley. It's invasive duct something carcinoma. Very common very common pregnancy. Very common cancer. Thank you, Captain Avi. Ductal. I'll never be able to understand. I'll never be able to pronounce some of this right. So don't expect me to get all these words correct. Invasive, yeah. Oh, where'd my little thing go? I know. It's still easier said than done. Yeah, it's invasive ductal carcinoma. Invasive grows every 180 days, which is why they're rushing you. Oh, that's what it. So, all right. So then my point is, they probably wouldn't have caught this a year ago. If it's only a centimeter now, and if it grows every 180 days, which it's only been 8, so I don't know how they would know that. But if it so they even if I started mammograms when I was supposed to, this wouldn't have been on there then, right? Niece, am I correct in saying that? If it's only a centimeter now and it grows 100 every 180 days? Yeah, it's the size of a pea. That's what she said, it was the size of a pea. But I'm saying that they wouldn't have seen any of this a year ago. So now I don't feel so bad. Yeah, I don't know any of that yet. They didn't tell me any of that, Terry. I have a feeling they do that after maybe? I don't know. Unless it was just spot before. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. My timing was impeccable. But I don't know why people think I would lie about it. I have not even pushed asking for candles or money or anything. I don't even understand. Like, these people act like I'm some like Natasha Cooper scammer. I'm not a fucking scammer. I never have been. And me saying like that I'm gonna push candles, fuck yeah, I am. But again, thank you, TPE, because I always push candles. She was like, Laura always pushes candles. Of course I do. It's how I pay my bills. I'm so glad they caught it early too, Yarn. That's what I'm saying, Sly Angel. I haven't asked for a dime for anything. And again, I said I wasn't pushing candles until I fucking had something, until I knew. Yes, bullshit. I got it today. I am, Captain Avi. I agree. You know what I think it is, Baby Blue? What are they going to talk about now? Just ran out of content. I know you didn't, Katie. There was no reason to lie. Maybe not, but they can detect almost microscopic cancer in the breast. Like, all this has to sink in first. I have to, you know, give me a day for it to sink in, and then, yeah, I'm going to push candles. I need to make money while I can. And that's the thing too. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm not saying, oh, I need, I don't even know what I need yet. That's what I say, Morgs. Hey, Remy, I got this. Like I said, if I waited, here's the difference. If I waited 3 years to get a mammogram, okay? 3 years, and it had taken over my whole boob, and then I didn't have any choices, you would see a totally different side of me. You would see a completely different, not so positive. But I got this. Like, it's early. It will be taken care of one way or another. Um, and it is what it is. But at the same time, life goes on. Kids still need things, and bills still have to get paid, and rent still has to get paid, and regardless of what's going on, bills are going to keep coming. Kids got to eat, and we know Dayton can eat. So it is what it is. But again, I don't know the future yet. 3 years, it could have spread to lymph nodes. Yeah, she said 3 times, "It's not in my lymph nodes." She told me that today, and they told me that yesterday and the other day. But yeah, I can't, I can freak out today. I'm allowed to freak out one day. just like I said, I could still eat chocolate today because I've eaten so much the last couple of days because what else am I going to do? But I'm also going to freak out a little, today. And then after today, freaking out's not going to get me anywhere. I have to just take it step by step. Now, if my BRCA test comes back positive, I may flip the fuck out a little. That'll give you. Leslie, I ship everywhere. It's expensive to Canada, but I ship everywhere. Thank you, Harley. I agree, Verika. It's not that Alicia told me to get a mammogram, but she tested positive for breast cancer, and it scared me. I was like, all right, let me go get tested. And I almost felt like a total hypocrite. And I felt like a total hypocrite because here I am doing breast cancer awareness and not even having my own damn mammogram. So I was like, I seem like the biggest hypocrite, especially pushing a product, giving money to breast cancer awareness and not doing it. So I said, no, I need to do this. And that's why I went and got a mammogram. Yeah, the gene, it's good. I know. I'm not sticking anything on my butt. It's hard to put what can't. I know, right? I'm agnostic, Peggy. I'm a kind of woke agnostic, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is I believe in ghosts. I believe in the afterlife. And I even believe that there might be a god or a spiritual ruler who rules the afterworld. That I do believe. But what I don't believe is a God that oversees all of everybody's lives in the whole wide world. That I don't believe. So I guess you can call me like a woke atheist or agnostic, if that makes sense. But I definitely believe in the afterlife, and I definitely believe in ghosts. I'm just not worried about colon cancer. Like I said, nobody has had it. When I think cousins, relatives, aunts, grandparents, nobody. See this in October, which is breast cancer. Yes, Bushid, I did this because Alicia had breast cancer. So, and I was pushing the candles. On October 25th, I went for my mammogram. On October 26th, oh, that's another thing. Let me tell you how this went down. October, because people are talking about it and they're way wrong. October 25th, I went for my mammogram. They said, okay, we'll call you. I'm sure your results will be fine. We'll send a copy to your doctor and, we'll give you your results. If we need to contact you for testing, we'll call you your number. Okay. That was on Wednesday, the 25th. On Friday, the 27th, I get a phone call from them saying they see something in my mammogram. They have nothing to compare it to. So I need to come in for an ultrasound. Is Monday good? Yes, Monday was the 30th. So I go for the ultrasound on Monday. And then at the end of the ultrasound, they told me about this spot that they see. They need to do a biopsy. The earliest they could get me in is Wednesday. So Wednesday, November 1st, they bring me in for the biopsy. They told me they will have the results by Thursday, the 2nd. Okay. That's how it all went down. And that's just how it is. Because I heard people talking that, oh, it doesn't work that fast. Yes, it does. I have all the proof. Beat breast cancer and then got colon. At least you beat it. Agnostics are not quite atheists, so atheists believe in diddly squat. Yeah, that's why I'm not really an atheist. I don't believe in organized religion, and I don't believe in no, I wasn't worried about breast cancer, Danielle, not until they gave me that phone call. And I really wasn't too worried about it until Monday with the ultrasound. Once the ultrasound happened and these people told me, the two different doctors and two different nurses and a doctor all told me that, if we had a guess, we do think it is. And then I started getting worried. But then I'm like, well, maybe they're wrong. It is a first mammogram. There's a chance that it's scar tissue. It is on my left side. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe the nurses are wrong. Maybe I'm going to get a phone call and it's going to be, I went back and forth. And here we are. But again, I'm just glad it'll happen within a week. I know, right, Lippy? We got reunions to do. We got bands to watch. Sundance to reopen. In leather shorts and tank tops. Hey, if I get fake boobies. That was another thing I heard. I heard this on TPE, saying how I'm making a joke out of fake boobs. Damn right. Why wouldn't I? I made a joke about it with Alicia before I even went for a mammogram. Everybody reacts to things differently. I could sit here and cry until doomsday. It's not changing anything. It's not changing the fact I have breast cancer. It does not matter how much I joke around and how much I don't joke around. It just doesn't matter. No, Lippy. I know she was. I'm saying to Desperate Whispers that was running her mouth. TPE did an amazing job. I did see some. I want to send her some free candles. She did an absolutely amazing job. So if I can't laugh about this and make jokes about it, who can? You know what I mean? Should I sit here and freak out and cry? Oh my God, why? That's not changing anything. Why wouldn't I make fun of it? If I can get fake boobs and have boobs like I'm 20 again, then all this was worth it. Like, is my mind a little scattered? Of course it's scattered. Is my mind, all over the place a little? Of course it is. This is a lot to fucking process. But guess what? If I can't joke around about it, then who can? Of course I want to joke around about it. I got kids to think of. I live with a kid. Do you think Dayton lost a parent already? You think he wants to see me sitting around crying every day? Of course not. I need to be strong for him, especially because he doesn't have another parent. So of course he wants to fucking, I'm going to be extra happy around him. Am I going to cry at night? I'm sure I am. Just like when I spoke to Alicia, I bawled like a baby. I'm shocked that these people are judging me for making a joke out of it. Put yourself in my position and see how you would feel. Of course I'm going to make a joke out of it. You got breast cancer. What's the best outcome? They get rid of it and you get boobs like you're 20 again. And the fuck? I agree, Lippy. And all these lies about Alicia. Like, I never once called Alicia out for lying about her cancer. I knew day one that it was legit. Day one. But they're just making up stories. It's ridiculous. And then what happened last night? Yeah, I hope Queen Bee in Heels gives me a fucking major apology. These people act like I'm like Natasha Cooper or something. The fuck out of here. My mom is young. She's a young 76. Bushi, do a biopsy. Don't let that go. I'm telling you, I have a whole new spin on things now. Oh, you have to watch my live from last night. QB and Heels in the Air was like, I can't talk about this. They're cancer scammers. She's a cancer scammer and blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. It was bad. It was disgusting, actually. Absolutely disgusting. It's on my live from last night. Oh, it was vile. Absolutely vile, based on absolutely nothing. People in her chat sat there like, "Oh, she's lying. That's not the way it works. I have cancer." Well, bitch, yeah, it is the way it works. That's how it works around here, like it or not. And I just don't understand why so many people have such a say in my life. Like, I have no reason to lie at all. None. Zero. Zilch. And everyone, then the other thing I heard was that, oh, and then I heard this from on TPEs, Desperate Whispers. I guess she just wants to be MM's bestie or something. I don't know. But that's kind of what it sounds like. And oh, yarn, it was gross. It was, oh, Heels is the one that brought it up. Heels is the one that brought it up to QB. And QB's like, I'm not discussing it because she's a liar. It's a little too coincidental. Well, as TPE said, and what I've explained in the past, Alicia got breast cancer, so Laura went and got a mammogram. I don't know why this is rocket science here. I don't know why this is so hard to figure out in the same sentence. And here's a news flash too. Alicia didn't make millions. It's not like Alicia made $100,000 and Laura's trying to jump on that bandwagon. And that's how they were making it sound. It was sick. You just have to listen to it. It was sick. Oh, yarn, this Desperate Whispers who wants so badly to be accepted by Makeup Mobster or some shit. I totally agree, Leslie. Exactly, Lippy. I went because Alicia got it, and I'm thankful that Alabama works that quickly. Bouchette, go. There's a great breast center in Huntsville. They're amazing. Oh, yarn, they were gross. Telling me what happened and who was right. It was horrible. With this vile anger that they knew so much and that I probably was lying and didn't go to the I didn't go to the uh doctors. Unbelievable. A lot of people tell me it doesn't go that fast anywhere, Leslie. My mom said she's never heard of getting results that quickly. I did. And I could show her the dates on my paperwork. 8 days went from through all the tests and got the results. Because even my mom said, "You're getting results tomorrow?" I said, "Yeah." So they told me after the biopsy, I'll have it tomorrow. I agree, Peggy. I had sinus surgery and a mass diagnosed and knew the next day. Yeah, and when Alicia gave me an apology video last night, my first thought was at least she did that because we know her buddies won't. We know her buddies aren't gonna fucking apologize. They're just gonna continue to run their mouth. See where Verika, they really moved quick. I mean, 8 days from from the first mammogram to being diagnosed. And now 2 more appointments, Monday and Wednesday. I agree in a quandary. Die before getting into a specialist. Regular doctor takes it. Yeah, I still have not heard from my regular doctor. I think I have an appointment with him on the 10th, and then maybe he'll ask me questions, but he hasn't like reached out to me or nothing. I mean, I don't know if they're supposed to, but it was Tammy. Thank you, Yarn. That's what I'm saying, Bushi. I can give you go to the place I went to. They're wonderful. They don't even hurt. Lawyer for running your mouth is okay, but selling candles exactly. Well, that's what TPE said. And I so appreciate that. But she was like, "Are you going after Laura for money? You know, you talk about her doing it for money, but it sounds to me like you're doing it for money." I was like, "Oh my God, I love her right now. Love her." Because I've been saying shit like that for a long time. I do, Harley. But sorry, that's what I'm thinking, niece. They say that they send him a copy of everything, but I'm seeing him for my regular appointment, but I guess we'll discuss it. I hated when B Tim continued to support Gina after reading the article. He's clueless. Because it's specifically, yeah, because it was a breast cancer center. Laura Lulu, that's up for debate. But now is open enrollment, and they said it's something to speak to the surgeon about. I don't need a larger size. I already have double D's. But if it's going to be like one boob is totally shrunk and the other one is big, no, then I'll go for the mastectomy. I already have enough body disfigurement issues. I already have enough body issues. I don't need another one. It's invasive ductal carcinoma. Thank you, Bushi. Bushi, you better get tested. Right behind Huntsville Hospital. Great place. You gotta get them redone. I was so dumb to do so early. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I already have enough body issues. I don't think I can handle it. Get me boobies, tattoo pink on them. I don't know. I guess after I get fake boobies, I could always get piercings because I wouldn't feel it anyway. Thank you, Allie. Oh, Amanda, she's so desperate. That's why we call her Desperate Whispers. She doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She just runs her mouth. See, if you have small boobs, though, I can see where one losing some wouldn't be so noticeable. But when you have double D's, I have 36 double D's. If you deflate one, that's not going to be good. Don't be like a B on one and a double D on the other. I wouldn't do single. I would do double. I don't want to lose a nipple either. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, I totally got this. And again, I'm going to joke about it and I'm going to make fun of myself. And I'm going to make jokes about all of it. because you have to. If I can't joke about it, then the fuck. I'm in real trouble then. This ain't shit. I've been through worse. No, I really haven't, but it feels like I have. All right, Harley. I am going to start a channel just for my journey. And that's kind of for my own record, for my own life, for my own children. Just something to have of my journey and where I came from as to where I'll be in 3 years kind of thing. You know what I mean? And if God forbid something happened, God forbid something happened, I have a track of it. I am strong. This ain't gonna beat me. I will beat this. But like I think it was Niece that said yesterday, you just know in your gut, you may not want to admit it to yourself, but after you speak to people, you just know in your gut how it's gonna come back. And that's kind of how I felt. I just knew in my gut that it was gonna come back positive. I was hoping that it didn't, but it just my gut told me. I knew this was how it was gonna come back. Thank you, Captain. Yeah, you've been through a lot in a quandary. Thanks, Jane. Yeah, Niece, I'm telling you, the second she called and I heard it in her voice, yeah, I knew. I started crying before she even told me. No, not really. The only thing I felt lippy was yesterday when they did the biopsy, they have to do like an ultrasound guided biopsy. So when she was doing the ultrasound and she was pressing certain places, I told her, I said, I feel that. Like that's painful. She said that's exactly where the lump is. So I knew yesterday. And then I was looking it up, like they say malignant is painful. And it wasn't painful like unbearable. But in all fairness, I don't know what I'm looking for. Like I didn't have, hey Candy, I didn't have any lump like sticking out of me. You know, I wasn't like you see in pictures. Like it was nothing like that. Now in 3, 4 years, could it have been like that? Yeah, definitely could have. But for now it wasn't. And thank God I caught it early. Haters gain a ton of attention and cash flow because of being haters, and they're hating this because it makes a difference. Oh, I agree with that. Boob money, honey. Yes, guys, get mammograms. I will say it again. I am extremely healthy. I have had no medical issues at all. I extremely healthy for 52 years old. Never had high blood pressure, never had high cholesterol, never had a bad pap smear, nothing. Like perfectly healthy. And then I get breast cancer. So trust me when I tell you, get mammogram because you never know. And I wear a bra every day in my entire life. Underwire causes scar tissue that's often mistaken. Well, I've been wearing underwire bras forever, but unfortunately, it wasn't a mistake. Roses, didn't you see the title? Didn't I told you yesterday. If my title says that I'm now searching for God, it's good news. If it says, fuck God, I'm still an atheist, it's bad news. But it's kind of good news. I mean, again, I'm not dying. If freaking out isn't going to get anywhere, it's not going to change anything. Underwire is my best friend too. Everyone says to me, how do you wear a bra to bed? I've always worn a bra to bed. I don't know any differently. Maybe that's why this doesn't hurt at all. I know, niece. Can we handle one thing at a time, please? I've never even had colon issues, though. I poop every day. You haven't worn a bra in 20? Oh, no, I always wear one. I got my nice push-ups from Victoria's Secret. Oh, I always wear a bra to bed. Always. I couldn't even tell you last time I didn't wear a bra to bed. I could be sleeping with a guy and I'll put a bra back on. I don't like my boobs hanging out. They're too big. You know, I believe. No, I don't believe anymore. I don't believe now. Whatever hope you guys had for me to believe, no, I don't. You tuck them in your pants? That's what I'm saying, Crystal. Yeah, I've always worn a bra. But I tell you though, I think that really helps in the biopsy. People talk about like pain. Only time I take a bra off is when I take a shower. That's it. Other than that, they're nice and contained in my nice Victoria's Secret pretty bras. And that's it. I tell you though, I keep thinking of Tiffany when she said, if you're gonna speak to me, put a bra on. That's all I keep thinking about. Kind of laughing at myself. Yeah, I could not wear a bra. Not only is it like uncomfortable, but I like them up and perky and you know, they're your womanhood. My boobs breathe in a shower. That's it. They can breathe in a shower. But in all fairness, though, I'm allergic to my own sweat, or at least I used to be. So if I break out in sweat, I break out in hives. And when I was younger, it was really bad under my boobs because when I didn't wear a bra, my boobs would sweat and then I would get all broken out. So in order to avoid that, I always wore a bra to bed. And I always wore a bra. And then as you get older, you get used to it. What would happen if I didn't wear a bra now? I don't know. But I'm so afraid of getting those hives and itching and ugh. No, thank you. It's go time and it ain't. The struggle is real, exactly. Yeah, I'm allergic to my own sweat and pot. I'm allergic to a lot of things, but I think I may have kind of grown out of the allergic to my own sweat because it's not as bad as it used to be. And I live in a warm weather state, but when I was young, oh my God, it was horrible. Horrible. Sports bras don't do it for me. But that's what I'm saying. Like, being that I always wear a push-up bra and I have double D's to begin with, the thought of not having to wear a bra and having big fake boobies, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I really, truly am. Perfectly okay with pointed boobies and good boobies. I agree, Peggy. That's why I'm going to start another channel just for it. I love Uni Boob. Yeah, sports bras do absolutely nothing for me. Nothing. No, she's big. I know, Lynn. I'm just saying that someone that's been 52 and healthy my whole life to get this is kind of, whoa. Yeah, I just want to save my nipples. Or I'll get really awesome tattoos. I don't mean nipple tattoos, just crazy ass tattoos, like dragons or something. No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So if I could get fake ones, then it made the cancer worth it. You know what I mean? You got to have a reason. Why I got cancer, I have no idea. I can't find the universal reason. So maybe it's to get fake boobies. The smaller the better. Yeah, I don't know why I said dragons. Get dragons. I don't know. Dragon nipples. No, I was saying forget the nipples, just get dragons. I don't know. I kind of think that would be cool though. Dragon wrapped around. That's the other thing, Harley. I wish I could wear sports bras. They got scissors out? What do you mean? Oh, to cut them off? I get diamonds on them. I'm not so worried about how I would feel naked. Because I mean, I don't sit there and stare at myself in the damn mirror. But it's how I would feel in clothes. And if I could wear a cute little tank top with big boobs and not have to worry about a bra, or a dress that you don't have to worry about a bra, oh, I'd be thrilled. Next step is Monday. I have a breast MRI, and on Wednesday I have a surgeon. See, that I was thinking that too, Captain Avi. I could get piercings. I could get 10 piercings on it if there's no feelings. Yes, Peggy, I have to. I just don't know when. But I'm not making any decisions until I get the BRCA test. Like, even if a surgeon says we need to remove it now, no, I'm not making a decision until I know genetic testing. Because there's a 60% rate of it coming back if you have the gene. That's a high odd. 60%. Maybe I'll get 2 nipple rings and a chain. Although they would be booby rings, not nipple rings. Clip that. Is your new friend I told him, he said, call me as soon as you're done. Because I told him I gotta call my mom, my daughter. And then I said, I think I'm gonna go live. Yeah, chain with dragons. With the tail going all the way around. Come on, that would be cool. Me too, Lynn. I hate boob sweat. Yuck. We'll get UFOs. I don't know. We got to make some kind of joke. Like I said, if I can't fucking laugh at this, then there's no point. If I can't laugh, I'll lose my mind. But I mean, honestly, I'm not flipping out. Like, I can't change it. It is what it is. Let's see, boob tattoos. I use regular deodorant. No, it's on the left side, and it's towards the back. According to the paperwork, it's 11 centimeters from my nipple. So that's kind of far, actually. Oh, you know what? A lot of people get flowers. See, that's nice. I would do that. Like, check this out. I think this is really pretty. I would do that. I would do that. That's really pretty. That's too much. That's too much. Too much, too much. I do like this though. You could go topless? I could. I don't like it on her, but that's nice too. But I really like this. Like, really like this. Oh, that's cute. She tattooed a bra. That's nice too. Oh, I like that. That's cool too. See, that's some cool stuff. That's nice. These are really pretty, actually. They do on fake boobs. Fake boobs don't sag. I really like this. This or the other one. What? No. This is too much, though. That for me is too much. This is way too much, too. That's pretty. That's beautiful. That's flowers. Oh, there's temporary tattoo nipples. I really like this though. That would look awesome on nice fake boobies. Sage wants me to get a tattoo with her. Well, Sage, I just found the perfect tattoo. A breast cancer awareness ribbon. All right, if it comes to this, we got options. We got lots of options. Just Google it. No, my favorite is this one, the other one, and this one. I really like this one. I already have tattoos. Hopefully, just hopefully, I'm not BRCA positive and I won't have to worry about it. Oh, I agree, Angela. No, I wouldn't want temporary tattoos. If you missed Bomber's comment, go check it out. We don't see enough of it. What was it? I owe you an apology, Laura, for listening to the bullshit. Thanks, Bomber. Yes, a story to tell. That I know. That's why BRCA testing matters. If BRCA test comes back positive, then they would pay for it. If it's just me on my own, no, they wouldn't. I'm trying to get you to laugh. I'm laughing. I'm just trying to stay positive. Yeah, I'm getting off in a minute anyway. I got to figure out how I'm telling Phoenix. And I still got to tell Sage. I am telling you, she hasn't called because she don't want to know. She probably figured, oh, Mom will call me if anything. I've been avoiding it. Yeah, I got to call him too. Hey, maybe he'll pay for my new tattoos. So, all right. So there's the news. I'm going to start a new channel. I got to do some stuff on the website. I got to get some candles out. And to those that are waiting on candles, I apologize. This week has been fucking crazy. I know it's not an excuse. Candy Fox, yours, we need to talk because I still need to order, but I need to know exactly what size you want before I order it because I don't want to get stuck with all of it if nobody else buys it. And Alex and everyone else that has candle orders, they're going out tomorrow, I promise. You have to understand this week. No excuse, but I needed to get this week done with before I did anything. But all the candles are ready. They just need to be boxed up. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll let you know later what my new channel is, my journey channel. If you're interested in it, great. If you're not, you're not. No big deal. Oh, yeah. I always speak to him by video. I just don't know his schedule. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it went with Phoenix. And I agree, Sandy. I do deserve a few apologies. But we know I won't hold my breath. Believe that. So, all right. Because it's me, Sandy. I won't hold my breath. So, all right. I will see you guys later. And get your mammograms if you don't. Trust me on that. I'll see you guys later. Peace.